guys, Bob Kenny with Taylor Morrison out at Stone Creek in Parker, Colorado on a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. My daughter and my grandkids are in town for a few weeks, so the whole family, and that means Austin as well, went whitewater rafting this morning. So Nelson and I are going to kind of be on our own when it comes to like special effects and stuff like that for this particular week's episode, so this ought to be kind of fun. Again, another good week. We sold another house this week. I think we're down to about 19 or 20 left to sell here. And I thought today we might either talk about things, do's and don'ts of when you walk into the sales office as far as, sharing with the sales counselor that wants to try to help you out, or maybe why to buy a new home. And I'm going to leave that conversation up to Nelson. So let's go see which one of those topics he wants to cover today. Let's get started.
Okay, Bob.
I'm on. Hi, Nelson. Glad you could join me. All right, so I was talking to everybody out in TV land. Told them that Austin was on a little rafting trip, so we were kind of on our own this week as far as our special effects and all that kind of good stuff, so that kind of be fun. Wah, 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 wah.
We're gonna go back to the Flintstones era.
There you go.
Okay.
I told everybody I would give you the choice in topic today.
Okay.
Okay. What do's and don'ts when people walk into the sales office, like what they should share with the sales counselor instead of just saying, I'm just looking. Or why buy a new home? What's your topic of choice?
I'd rather do why buy a new home, Bob.
Why buy a new
Absolutely.
home?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good choice. I like that choice.
Okay, so Bob, so if you're gonna come in and buy a home. Tell me why. What's the first reason why you would buy a new home?
Oh, I get to go first.
Yep.
Okay. I think my first choice would be because it's new. It's new, it's fresh, it's clean, no one's used anything in the home, and I know that would be important for myself and my wife.
I think that's good. Everyone likes something new, just like a new car, new home.
New home.
Yeah.
The good thing about the new home is it doesn't depreciate when the new car does.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about buying a new car or a new home, buy a new home.
Okay.
What would be your first thing on the list as far as why you would buy a new home?
First thing on my list would be change in life. As we all know, things change in people's lives. One of the big things that we keep seeing people come in for is their kids are leaving, and now people think they need to downsize. Little do all these people know the kids are going to move back in.
Call them boomerangers, huh?
Yeah. Do you know that situation?
I don't know. My son's still at home, so he ain't boomeranged yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even tossed him yet. But yeah, we like to say that life changes, houses don't. So that's a good one.
Okay. What do you got next, Bob?
Wow. Second on my list, I think would be how about warranty?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Things break.
Things do break. Nothing like buying a resale property and finding out the water heater went bad or the air conditioner went bad or you got to put a new roof on a house. The inspectors that do their jobs, they do their best, but they can't catch everything on a home. And even if they looked at one of these major appliances in your houses, they don't know whether or not it's going to be good for the next 5 years or the next 5 minutes. They don't know. So warranty would be a big item for me.
So like with Taylor Morrison, what do we do for our warranty?
Oh, definitely buy Taylor Morrison and get a 1-2-10 warranty. So that's 1 year on your workmanship and your major appliances, your manufacturer's warranties, as well as what we call a 210. The 210 warranty portion of it is going to be 2 years on your electrical, plumbing, and heating. Things that are behind your sheetrock in your house, I like to say, if you can't hug it, you can't touch it, you can't feel it, it's most likely covered for 2 years. Touch and feel. I'm not covered. I'm only covered for 1 year.
Okay.
And then your 10-year structural warranty, which is going to be any of your, your structural components in your house, your roof trusses, your foundations, things like that.
Nice.
So what about you? What's next on your list?
The next thing that I've noticed in every home that I've ever had, which has been a lot, it's livability. And so we used to think we needed this formal dining room in our house and this super big master. Well, we don't use our dining room table anymore, and we're never in our master. So those rooms are kind of outdated. A lot of people now are really liking the big open concept with the kitchen, family room, nook, and dining room all in one big area. So The other big thing I think we've seen a lot lately for livability is people want a really nice outdoor living space. So those are things that we definitely offer here at Taylor Morrison, and we've got these great covered back patios right now that people are loving. So much better to do it through us than do it on your own down the road.
Yep, I agree. People love the outdoor living space, and Taylor Morrison's all about livability in their houses for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's the last thing on your list?
Last thing on my list, you know what? Taylor Morrison just rolled out a new campaign, and it's called TM Live Well. And I think this is a big thing for us. This is really about health and wellness for our customers. We cover things on this new program of clean air, clean water, and the removal of chemicals in the house. So this is a big deal for me. Of the categories that we did there, which would be, you know, what's the most exciting thing about that list for you?
So they have like 7 to 8 new features that we're actually doing for these things. You're gonna cut that, and then we're gonna re-edit it. So
I don't know how we're gonna do that because we don't have that. We don't have the capability because Austin's not here. So
okay.
Go ahead and keep rolling.
Anyways, I think honestly the most favorite thing I have on that list is that Moen's hand-free kitchen faucet. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but you can just kind of walk by and go like this, right in front of the faucet, and then the water comes out. It's just like magic.
It's kind of like wax on, wax off type of deal.
You're dating yourself, Bob. A lot of these kids don't know what wax on, wax off is. But anyways, that Moen hands-free faucet is really cool. So,
very cool.
And that's included in every home that's purchased through Taylor Morrison.
Moving forward, yeah.
Okay,
so
what about you?
On all our new builds. So I'm really excited about this, the whole home advanced water filter that we're going to put in every house moving forward. It's got a leak detection capability to it, water flow and freeze alerts, and it reduces all the chlorine taste, or at least some of the chlorine taste, sediments, and any of the rust that's in the water system of your house. You know, that's a big one when it comes to, you know, living well in a home, I think.
Well, no one wants dirty water that tastes bad.
I don't want anything in my glass to look rusty unless it's iced tea.
I like that. So you're saying that's in every home too?
That's gonna every house that we do moving forward. Yep.
That's awesome.
How about what's your last item on the list as far as why buy new?
So the last reason why I think you would want to buy new right now is obviously it has to be interest rates. There's so many people I know that are refinancing their houses from 2 5/8 all the way to 3% for a 30-year fixed, which is amazing. Didn't you just refinance your house?
I did.
You did?
2.625 on a 20-year note.
That's amazing. So you're never going to find cheaper money to borrow in our lifetime, as far as I'm concerned.
No, I think you're onto something there. Rates just kind of stay low.
Right. So great time because obviously you have a bunch of purchasing power when you're down there at 2 5/8 versus 3.5%. Where last year when we were at 3.5%, everyone was, oh, these rates are phenomenal. Let's do it. Well, 2 5/8 is incredible. So.
Yep, guys, rates are low. Rates are crazy low. If you guys are looking for a home, get out there and buy a new house, buy a new Taylor Morrison. That's what we're really kind of pushing here, right? Bottom line is, yep, Taylor Morrison right there. Bottom line is, when you find something that works for you, buy it. There is not a perfect home, just like there's not a unicorn duck. Mm-hmm. Nelson would say there is because I have one. Mm-hmm. But don't keep looking around. You keep looking around, inventory changes and prices change, and maybe interest rates do go up. I don't know. Maybe they go down. I don't see that happening in any time in the near future. The other thing is, if Taylor Morrison's not on your short list of buying a home, after that, being America's most trusted builder 5 years running, then you got to reevaluate what you're looking at, don't you think?
Yeah, so the neat thing about this, obviously, is it's hard to win this award 1 year in a row. Is that in a row? Does that make sense?
I think only 2 builders have ever won it 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so we are now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row. So obviously that says a lot of people trust us in what we're doing. So.
Yep, they do. All right, so this is normally when Austin would do that thing he does and drop our information in for you. So Nelson, why don't you drop some information in for the folks?
Look at this. Flintstones era, like we said.
Wow, look at these. This is special effects like no other. All right, so guys, what you're gonna do is gonna get out there and you're going to hopefully like us, subscribe to us, share us. All our information is there for you guys. Hopefully Austin will be back with us next week because this is kind of painful and we look like this is like a kindergartner did this, but that's cool. We appreciate you guys watching, and until next week, have a great one.
Bye-bye.